Hello there everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little friend with me, little Jim Hopper. This is Ishmael and Hedwig's little boy. He's so cute, he's so sweet. He's a little lighter haired, or a little lighter color of hair than Hedwig. He's a little blonder. He's so sweet. So I wanted to make a video talking about my experience with Kaleidoscope vision. Now, if you guys have ever heard of this or experienced it, let me know in the comments, because I never had heard about it in my whole life until, of course, it happened to me. So I'm going to give you guys a little backstory before I get into it. First, I'll let you know though, Kaleidoscope vision is literally when your vision just goes like super colorful. You start seeing all kinds of shapes, all kinds of crazy stuff, okay? And it also can be considered an ocular migraine or an aura migraine, I've heard. I called many doctors, many like different eye doctors in general, just to get some answers, because I was like freaking out when it happened. So normal day, it was about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago now. I went to Walmart with my brother, and it was just normal. I was just shopping in there, and then all of a sudden, it's like the top of my eyes seen. If I could describe it, it would be like rainbow ceiling fans, okay? Think about rainbow ceiling fans going on like inside your eyes, like right there. And I was looking up in Walmart just to see like maybe they got some new lighting in here. Who knows? Not me. So I looked up, and that just made it worse, because then I was like looking into the light. And all of a sudden, like I started blinking. I couldn't get rid of all these weird colors and shapes. I was like, what is going on? What is going on? So here's the backstory. About 5 years ago, when I was living back in my old town, my old eye doctor told me that I had high eye pressure, and like abnormally high eye pressure. And I had never heard of that before. Like, it was weird, it was new. So I was like, what does this mean? And unprofessionally, I found out later, my eye doctor told me that day that when I'm older, I could lose my vision completely, possibility of going blind, you know, and that scared me so bad. Because, you know, who wants to hear that? That's scary. So fast forward a few years later, I moved, got a new eye doctor, had my eye appointment, and they checked my eye pressure. They did say it was a little higher than it should have been. But they told me it was because my eyes are actually shaped differently than most inside. So it's hard to explain, and it's very weird to explain. You doing okay? But my new eye doctor was like, you know, they told you were gonna go blind one day, all this stuff. That's not right, you know? That's not true. You're fine, you're okay. And so that made me feel a lot better. Okay. Fast forward a few more years. So a month and a half ago, 2 months, I'm in Walmart, and that happens with my eyes. And suddenly my first thought is, oh my gosh, was my original eye doctor correct? Is today the day? Am I gonna lose my vision today? Oh my goodness. And it was something that I never experienced before. It's something I couldn't stop or control. Like, I tried rubbing my eye, I tried blinking a lot. And so I ended up going into the women's restroom and looking in the mirror, and I was like looking inside my eye, making sure like nothing was in it causing that or something. And I even started thinking, like, did somebody slip something weird onto something that I touched? You know, like maybe the Walmart cart handle. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. You know what I mean? I just felt scared because I was like, oh my goodness. It was beautiful though, like it was rainbow. It was really pretty. It was like looking into kaleidoscopes at the same time with both of my eyes. So luckily my brother was with me though, so I came out of the restroom and I started calling my brother's name because I literally couldn't see anything. I was just seeing so many like different colors, little shapes and colors. And then my brother, he has like supersonic hearing, okay? I think it's part of his autism. His ears can pick up like really far away sounds. So I think he heard his name and he came to me immediately, which was awesome. And I was like, hey, I'm freaking out. I can't see. Like I could see blurry. Like I could see he was right in front of me. I could see his face, but like the whole top half of my vision was just like super kaleidoscope. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on. So he walked me over to the like pharmacy section. And I told the woman there, I was like, hey, I'm seeing rainbow ceiling fans. I promise you I'm not on anything. I don't know what's going on. Like, and she just blankly stared at me like, okay, you might want to go to the eye part of Walmart because they got like a little eye doctor inside Walmart sometimes. The little eye clinic. So we moseyed our way over there. I was still freaking out because I still was having all these weird colors going on. And we got to the eye clinic. I started explaining what was going on to the woman that was working there. And she was the only one working there that day. And she, bless her heart, she was trying to be so helpful. She talked for a long time about like what it could be, but I could tell she really didn't know. Like she was just very concerned, you know, but she was like, you know, our actual doctor is out for the day. You might want to go, you know, see the other eye clinic in town or something like that. So I was like, okay. So we left Walmart. I got in the car. My brother walked me to the car, got in, and suddenly, like, my vision came back. Like, I stopped seeing all of these rainbow ceiling fans and whatnot. And so I was like, okay, well, I still want to get it checked out, because what if it comes back, you know, like, while I'm driving or something? That wouldn't be good. So I drove down the road a little ways, went to the eye doctor, and they were confused as well. But they were very concerned. They didn't quite know what I was talking about. So that was even more scary because I was like, you guys, you know, aren't familiar with this. So I Googled it. I had to go to Google and I asked what was going on with me. And it basically said, see, I'm trying not to go into my southern accent here. Basically said that it was kaleidoscope vision, also called an ocular migraine, which I never get I never get migraines. I don't even get headaches, really. Maybe sometimes I'll get a tension headache, you know, like we all do. But I never experienced anything like that. And it hasn't happened since. Now, I've always seen like, I've always seen like little floaters, you know, those little like tiny dots in the air, little tiny shapes, stuff like that. I've always seen those like my whole life, but that was always normal, what I heard. So I do have an eye appointment, and they're gonna check it out a little bit more. But as of now, I haven't had any problems. Everything's fine. But yeah, let me know if any of you have ever experienced that, and like down in the comments. I'd love to hear your story, like where you were when it happened, if you also was like, what's going on, you know. I'm trying to get to the bottom of like what causes it, because if I'm somewhere random in the future and that happens again, at least I'll know what it is. But at the same time, like why? What is it? What's going on? So, also let me know if you've ever heard of eye pressure, because the whole time growing up, any kind of eye doctor I went to, they never checked my eye pressure. And then when I was about 18, 19 years old, I think, yeah, they finally checked it and they were like, whoa, this isn't normal. So get your eye pressure checked just for fun. And yeah, that's about it. I know this was a really random story, but it was a very freaky time. It was one of the most bizarre happenings of my life. It might not sound that scary, but when you're in Walmart and like everyone is around you, seeing you, like, I don't know. I don't think I made a scene, because I'm pretty good at like, you know, keeping my freak outs inside, but I was freaking out, man. I'm telling you what. I was like, what's going on? I'm thinking maybe since it happened when I went into Walmart, and then it kind of stopped when I came out of Walmart, I'm thinking something with their lighting, it's like fluorescent lighting or something. Maybe something like that just triggered my eyes to do it. Who knows? Not me. Little cutie. This is the longest I've held him, like in one sitting. He's so relaxed today. He's been a little skittish, which all bunnies are, because they're prey animals, you know. Be like a little baby head bear, little baby Hedwig. But yeah, I guess that's all for today. A little story time for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and please let me know if you have any information or input about kaleidoscope vision. It's weird. Let me tell you. One of my weirdest things ever. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good week, and I'll see you very soon. Say bye-bye.